Hi, I'm Julie from Gleeful Things, and today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet the V-stitch. The stitch is fairly beginner friendly. You only need to know how to double crochet and chain. I'm going to start out by showing you how to work the stitch in one color, and then I'm going to show you how it works up in two colors so you can create this fun zigzag pattern. For this tutorial, I'll be using two colors of Malabrigo worsted. I'll also be using my Clover Amour hook in a size H or 5mm. Start out by making a slip knot. This stitch is worked in multiples of 3 plus 4, so for this example, I'm going to start out by chaining 22. Start out by making one double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. The previous 3 chains are going to count as one double crochet. The double crochet you just made is the first part of your first V-stitch. Now we're going to make one chain and double crochet in that same chain. So now you have one V-stitch completed. To make the next one, we're going to skip 2 chains and then make one double crochet in the next chain. And then chain 1 and make one double crochet in that same chain. And then here you have another V-stitch completed. To make the next one, skip 2 chains and then make one double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1 and then make one double crochet in that same chain. And here you have another V-stitch completed. To make the next one, skip 2 chains and then make one double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1 and make one double crochet in that same chain. And here you have another V-stitch completed. Now you can continue working like this all the way across until you have 2 chains remaining. When you're down to your final 2 chains, make one double crochet in the last chain. So in my example, I have a total of 6 V-stitches and then one double crochet at each end. To start row 2, chain 3. This is going to count as one double crochet. Now turn your work over. Now to make the first V-stitch, we're going to make one double crochet in the first chain space. Now to finish that V-stitch, chain 1 and make one double crochet in that same chain space. So here's your first V-stitch of this row. To make the next one, make one double crochet in the next chain space. Then chain 1 and make one double crochet in that same chain space. So here's your second V-stitch completed. To make the next one, make one double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1 and make 1 double crochet in that same chain space. Now you can continue working like this all the way across. To complete this row, we'll make 1 double crochet in the top of the chain at the beginning of the previous row. So again, I have 6 V-stitches in this row with 1 double crochet at each end. So now if you'd like to continue working this stitch, you can just repeat row 2 as many times as you need until you reach a size that you're happy with. One of the really fun things about this stitch is the zigzag pattern that you can create just by changing colors every row. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do that. The color change actually happens at the end of every row. So when you get to your final double crochet, start that with the same color. And then when you have 2 loops left on your hook, finish that double crochet with the new color. Now you're going to repeat row 2 except using the new color. So to start this row, chain 3. Then turn your work over. Now you're going to make your first V-stitch into that first chain space. So now you can continue working just like we did in row 2. Now if you want to change back to your original color for the next row, when you get to the end of this row, you're going to start your final double crochet with this color. Then when you have 2 loops left on your hook, switch back to the original color and finish your double crochet. Now you can go on repeating row 2 just like we did before. If you keep changing colors at the end of every row, it'll eventually look something like this. If you'd like to find a project to make that uses this stitch, I'm going to have this cowl as well as a couple other patterns linked down below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching!